Kante, ba la 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 la. Ngolo Kante, ba la 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 la. Il est petit, il est gentil, il a sauvé les récits. Mais on sait tous c'est un tricheur, Ngolo Kante. Ngolo Kante, ba la la la. Ngolo Kante, ba la la la. Il est petit, il est gentil, il a sauvé les récits. Mais on sait tous c'est un tricheur, Ngolo Kante.
Guys, Ogs here. Ngolo Kante got injured again. Yeah, that's why I said in my previous videos I hate international breaks. After Reece James injury and Chalobah also, yeah, I know Chalobah is not in the first team, he's on loan, but I'm trying to show you, you know, the big picture about injuries at Chelsea Football Club at the moment. So it's really annoying, it's really disturbing, it's really worrying for me to even think about how many injuries we have since the beginning of the season in the first team, the loan army and the academy. Right now I can just name few. Yes, some of them are okay and are ready to come back to the first team, but I'm trying to give you the big picture about injuries we've been suffering since the beginning of the season and even in the loan army. We have Rudiger, Emerson, Reece James, Kante, Ruben, Van Hinkel, Musonda, Chalobah, Zappacosta, Kovacic, Mount, and even Danny Drinkwater. You know what I mean? And I repeat, it's not only about the players that we have at Chelsea at the moment, but I want to give you the scale of the situation around Chelsea Football Club. Because remember, Zappacosta now got injured and has a surgery and he's back. He must be back in London. We lose money, we can't sell him, we stuck with somebody that we don't need. You know what I mean? The same thing with Danny Drinkwater. He will be back at the bridge because we can't sell him. He was injured. So you see, you know, the big picture of the injuries I'm trying to say, instead of, you know, talking about maybe Reece James or Ngolo Kante at the moment. Everything is against Chelsea Football Club this season. From the FIFA, VAR, transfer ban, referees, injuries, you name it. Man, what a season. We are trying to use our own product and prove people wrong, and then there are always situations all around to try to prevent us from accomplishing something great this season. But you know what? We are Chelsea and we are going to fight until the end. Okay, now let's think outside the box beside the sentiment and conspiracy theory and all that. I think Ngolo Kante being rushed back to the team a little earlier, because remember, the guy been injured since before the Europa League final. We kind of forced him to play the Europa League final because we didn't have any choice, but after that he missed pretty much the preseason and been in and out during the season. So my question is, who to blame for Ngolo Kante problems at the moment? The Chelsea medical team or the French national team? Because you have to understand that French national team also need Ngolo Kante in order to qualify for Euro 2020. And Chelsea Football Club, we need Kante to shed everything and help us do good in the league and in the Champions League. So you kind of understand why both teams want to use Kante. But my question is the is the right time really to use Kante, or should we give him more time to recover? And I question more Chelsea medical team, because we've been having a lot of injuries lately. I mean, since Mauricio Sarri, and we didn't have all that in the past. I remember at the time that we were like the luckiest team in the Premier League because we don't really get injured. But now we are like the worst, unluckiest team in the league, because pretty much every week we have so many players out because of the injuries. So should we change the medical team? I don't know, but this is just a question for us Chelsea fans to think outside the box and start searching where the problem is coming from. Rushing players back to play games is not the right way to do business, because they can get injured even worse and they miss the entire season. So for me, I am very happy about Ngolo Kante scoring goals against Liverpool and Southampton and all that. But you could tell that the boy was 50% only. You know, it's not the real Ngolo Kante. You can tell. Just imagine what we can accomplish with 100% Ngolo Kante. So now I think the country and the club need to come to the conclusion that Ngolo Kante deserves more rest, and rushing him back to the first team will only cause more trouble in the future, and it's not going to be good for the club and for the country. The same goes to Rudiger, Emerson, and every other injury players. Yes, the reports are that Reece James and Ngolo Kante were taken off just for prevention, but I don't believe on those BS. Remember, Emerson, Rudiger, and even Kante in the past, they always say the same thing. No doctor in the world will tell you that you are going to die tomorrow. They will try to tell you something positive. But the reality is that there is no a small injury in a professional game, a professional sport. It can be very small, but if you force it, you are going to make it worse and you might miss the entire season. Last summer, supposedly, Reece James had so-called small injury and was going to be out for 3 weeks. Guess what happened? He was out almost for 6 months. So don't get fooled, and don't fool yourself by believing all the BS we heard on social media. I don't believe that Reece James or Ngolo Kante will be part of the team for the next game against Newcastle. But I just hope that we give them time to recuperate and come back 100%. There we go, guys. Let me know what you think about the situation at Chelsea Football Club at the moment. Do you want to change the whole medical team, or you think it's just bad luck that we've been having for a while now and everything will get better in the future? Thank you so much for watching. God bless you, and always think outside the box.
Il est petit, il est gentil, il a stoppé Léo Messi, mais on sait tous c'est un tricheur, Ngolo Kante. Il est petit, il est gentil, il a stoppé Léo Messi, mais on sait tous c'est un tricheur, Ngolo Kante. Allez! Ngolo Kante, il est petit, il est gentil, il a stoppé Léo Messi, mais on sait tous c'est un tricheur, Ngolo Kante.
Ngolo Kante, la 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 la. Ngolo Kante, la 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 la.